So, what are we gonna name this shit? What's up with your dog first, though? Is she like being a total bitch? Because she's a bitch, right?
Yeah, she's a bitch.
She's a bitch.
There's so many bitches in this house, man.
Mm-hmm.
I have
Are
11.
you outnumbered?
Actually, there's 3 of us. No, there's 4 of us now. There's 4 guys in this house.
What's what's the counterpart of a bitch?
I should
It's
know
not
it.
stud, right?
Stud, I think.
I don't think so.
Cause stud is you call them stud. If you're gonna be getting the guy to fuck
Yeah.
a bitch, stud.
Yeah. Like the breeder.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
no.
breeder. Who's my stud is Goku, right?
Aren't you the breeder, though?
I'm the breeder.
Yeah.
Cause there's a shooter too.
Aren't you the kennel master? Isn't that what it's called?
I've never heard anyone calling themselves
Like
kennel master.
But kennel is like the...
Kennel owner, maybe.
Okay. Kennel is the group of
Yeah.
dogs.
Like the breeder.
Anyways, welcome to another episode. We got Edmund here.
You got me, 2X.
And guess who's missing?
Guess who?
Guess who's missing? 2 weeks in a row.
Is it only 2 weeks? Oh, yeah, that's
2
right.
weeks. He's
Like
sick.
he's good for 2 episodes.
OCP is sick again. Sick from work this time.
Yeah. Sick and tired
Have
from
fun
work.
working. You're making the big bucks though, so
Well, this is a
don't
payoff
get my sympathy.
like this is his payoff for his vacation, right?
He's making up for his vacation. He's doing on call.
Yeah.
He's
I
doing
think
an
so.
on-call shift.
I think so. But he shouldn't be complaining because he just came back from vacation. It's time to make amends, pay his debts,
Pays debts.
and work hard because he should be renewed and refreshed.
Yeah, I guess.
Should be.
I guess. Anyways, what a crazy world. Well, they say it's a crazy world we're living in right now.
Yeah.
Like the supposedly most powerful man just got hit with an assassination attempt.
I know, that's crazy.
Oh no, wait, he's not sitting. Former president
And potentially
and potentially
re-elected. I'm not
potentially
sure.
re-elected. He could be.
Yeah, because I think
Because the Democrats aren't like super sold on Biden.
because Biden is a Democrat, right?
Yes. Biden is the incumbent president right
Yes,
now, right?
because he got
They-
elected, right?
They could have opted to run somebody else.
Like in the middle of his term.
No. Like for the next election.
Oh, okay.
But they don't have anybody right now.
Yeah. So by default.
By default.
But he has so many health issues, right?
So it
I don't know if
seems-
it's true. I think it's all controversy or
Basically,
Is it
he's
true?
old.
Yeah, he's old. How
Basically,
old is
he's
he?
old. Super old.
Like 90s
Super old to be making decisions for the future of the country.
of the country.
So Bill Clinton, you remember when Bill Clinton was president?
Yeah,
Around late 90s?
90s.
He is still younger than Trump and Biden. And then he became president when he was way younger. Imagine now, Trump and Biden are running and they are in their 70s.
I wonder why no one. Well, it's too late now because the election's gonna be coming up soon.
November.
But I wonder why no one younger wants to run.
It's not that nobody wants to run.
It's just like
It's
this.
it's the party's decision.
Oh, okay.
Like say you're a registered Republican. You register your party. You're gonna vote for whoever you want to run for your party.
Okay, just like here in Canada,
Yes.
but it's
Well,
just a different
here-
name.
Technically, you're not voting for the person.
Yeah, that's right. No,
You're
but your
voting-
party, their vote like collectively as a party,
Oh, you
they're
get
gonna be voting among themselves who is gonna be their leader.
like say you're a registered.
Yeah, let's say I'm part of the Conservative Party, so we're gonna be voting whoever we wanna be the lead, like whoever we wants to elect as a leader, like just our
Okay.
party. Who's
Okay,
gonna be the
okay.
leader, right?
I think that's what they call caucus.
Yeah,
In the
caucus.
states. In the
Oh,
states.
I think we. Yeah, just like here, the PC, like
The progressive
the progressive caucus.
conservatives.
I've heard that. So
Okay, yeah. So I
I
think
think that's a general term.
that's pretty much um you're trying to find an agreement within your party.
Yeah.
Yes. So nobody won against Trump. Just like in 2016, I guess 2020 elections, they opted to go with him because he was the sitting president,
Yeah.
but he beat everybody
Like no one
again.
wants to go against him.
They tried, they couldn't. Um, the mayor of Florida, governor of Florida, Ron DeSantis. Remember when during COVID, Florida was popping,
Yeah.
especially Miami, where everybody was closed, and then it's only Florida where
That's
it's kind of
open.
open.
Yeah.
Ron DeSantis was starting to make his name pop because of
Oh, okay.
that.
Because of that.
Because of that,
But he's a she.
he's a Republican.
He's a Republican.
Yes, he lost pretty much against Trump during the caucus,
Oh,
like
okay.
the general caucus, if that's what it's called.
Yeah.
But for the sakes of just going in with the conversation, let's say it's caucus. I'm not sure.
There's only two parties in the states.
Yes,
Just those two?
Republicans and Democrats.
Oh, okay. Not
There's
like here.
there's smaller parties. There are, but you're pretty much considered as an independent. You need the machine, pretty much. You need the backing of a party.
A machine?
The Democratic machine, the Republican machine. It's pretty much like the whole. It's like, uh, it's like a symbol for, or like a metaphor for the
Okay.
party.
Oh. Because I keep on hearing the red pill and the blue pill.
That's
The left and right.
red
Because
pill.
like sometimes it gets confusing. Because like we are hip. We are a hip podcast.
Nah. So,
We-
anyways, red pill and blue pill is mostly it can be associated. It can be associated with your political leaning, but it doesn't necessarily.
Oh, it's not okay. I thought it's always
But-
associated.
No, not always.
Not always. So it.
But-
mm.
Democrats are blue, and then Republicans are red.
Okay. That's easier to remember because Republican R, red is R. Because I get confused with that.
Okay.
Like which is which.
Mhm.
That stemmed off from the Matrix, right? Or is there
The red pill and the blue pill,
right?
yes. But the colors of the parties are from way back.
Oh, so that's really their
Yes.
color.
And then their logo, I think the Republicans are
yeah, with
using the
axe.
symbol of an elephant.
Okay.
And then the Democrats are a donkey. Is it?
Oh,
I might
yeah,
be
yeah, yeah.
wrong though.
I would prefer if they do Republican as a horse because I've noticed that the Republicans they act like cowboys, right? That's how like
The
West like a wild
traditional
wild
Americans,
west like yeah.
Yep. If you think of an American, you would think of like
Republicans.
like the oldest image
Yeah.
of Americans are the Republicans.
guns,
Guns, freedom.
freedom,
Yes.
like the wild wild
Trucks.
west. Yeah, no law.
Yeah, trucks. What do you prefer though? Like if there's like multiple options or
Or there's only two options.
there's only two options. Like for parties.
If you ask me, I prefer two options. It's easier that way.
Okay.
Because here in Canada, there's four. Actually, four big.
For big
I
ones.
wouldn't
right?
say it's not really big, but
But the major
the
major
there's
parties.
two big parties. The other, actually, there's three. I wouldn't say they're as big as the other two.
For the conservatives, it's gonna be the progressive conservatives, the PC.
The PC, yeah.
Right?
I would say just for ease, let's just call them conservatives. I don't know if
No,
you really call them
no, but
progressive conservatives.
The formal
PC?
party name. I think
Simple
that's what
PC?
PC means.
Here in Manitoba, PC. I'm not sure in maybe collectively.
Yeah, I think
PC.
that's the whole.
But
I think
they
that's the
usually-
party name.
So that's the name.
Progressive conservatives.
Oh, okay.
That's why it's PC.
And then the other
Um,
ones, liberals.
The
that's
other side is liberals.
liberals.
right?
I don't know if it's short for something.
Liberal.
Just liberals.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's pretty like the party names are pretty much what their values are. That what it feels like.
Yeah.
And the new how I don't think it's really new, but compared to the other two major parties, the
The
NDP is pretty
NDP.
new, right?
Yeah.
Which means New
New
Democratic
Democratic
Party.
Party. Yeah.
So, there. What's the fourth one that you're thinking of?
There's the Green Party.
Ah,
And there's another one, so there's five. The
okay.
new, is it New Quebec, yeah, Quebecois? It's
Okay.
it's smaller because
Okay.
they've always want to be like
They're a separatist.
yeah, they always want
Okay.
to be by themselves, and
Yeah.
they just, yeah, they're, I don't know, I don't want to shit on the on Quebec, but they just want their own thing.
Yeah. So, there might be four different parties or five with
Five, yeah,
including
here.
New Quebecois, right? But if you think about it, if you lay them down like on a chart basing on their values, like there's gonna be a spectrum,
Yeah.
the left towards the right.
So left, what is left?
Left is liberal.
Socialist,
Socialists would be
liberal, right?
liberal.
Yeah.
And then right would be
Yeah, conservative.
conservative.
Yeah.
You plot them down, you will see they're on one side, and then like even though there's multiple parties in Canada, they're gonna be embodying mostly the same values.
Okay.
But they might disagree on some aspects. Like say one party might agree about higher taxation,
All right. Yeah. Yeah.
but
Are we talking about Canada
in
or the same?
general,
In general, it's
in
all it's
general,
always the same,
just
right?
like your how you're plotted politically
Yeah.
in the scale. Like you might disagree on one aspect with your political leaning. Like say you're on the left, but you're not gonna be agreeing with these stuff.
Yeah.
Like
With
say
some
the far
of their platform.
that's what they call far right and far left.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah, I've
then
heard
there's
of
a
that.
centrist too.
Okay, like if
Like
you're neutral
you're not
or kinda,
you're kind of neutral,
like you
but
have
you're
some
leaning
platform. Okay.
you're leaning on one side.
Mm.
Like one major principle on one side you agree with, but there's a lot that you're neutral, that you don't really care.
If you're neutral, would you vote? Like, what do you
Mm,
think?
if I am
How?
neutral,
Yeah.
and then
If you're neutral, are you gonna be voting or not?
of course I'm still gonna vote,
Yeah.
but of course even if you're neutral, you're gonna have a stance on different subjects. Like say you're not gonna agree about taxation,
Yeah.
but you're gonna agree about religion. You're not gonna agree about immigration, but you're going to agree with unions.
Yeah.
Like stuff like that.
Mm.
So
Just the lesser of two evils. I guess that's
uh, if you wanna look at it that
because there's
way,
no perfect party.
you can say lesser of two evils, or you can say which would be most beneficial to yourself. I would agree with you that two parties is easier
Yeah.
in the sense that, because in the Philippines, there's a lot of
Of parties.
parties.
Okay, wait. How does it go in the Philippines again? Is there really parties?
You know how parties go in the Philippines? There's no political leaning. Whoever will
Just
get
the
you
name, right?
closer to winning.
Because the president, because we vote, everything's separate. So just for context, if you're just listening,
Yeah.
if you don't know anything about Philippine politics, for me, I thought that they all have their personal party.
No.
They do?
No.
How many parties do we have? Almost the
Ala,
same?
like major 4.
So we have liberals, we have
No. That's
conservatives.
why I said there's no political leanings in the
Oh,
Philippines.
okay.
They might make it seem that there is, but not really.
I remember the Gabriela. That's a political party too, right?
I would say no.
Was that different?
That's not a political party. That is a
I know that's for girls or for women.
for women
Like women
empowerment.
rights or something,
Yeah.
empowerment. I thought that's a party
I
too.
forgot what it's called. It's not a political party.
Let's say
It's not a political party per se. like nobody's gonna run under Gabriela, but I forgot what it's called. But it's a political group, pretty
Oh,
much.
okay.
In the basic sense, it's a political group. And then, political groups, party list. It's
Party
a
list.
party list.
Oh, okay.
Party list,
Yeah.
um, different party lists for different causes. And then you get to vote for them. It's pretty much another Congress seat.
Because you know what? I think I've never voted in the Philippines.
Never. I don't
Did-
think
did
so.
you?
I
No?
did. I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Because I didn't get a chance to have that indelible ink on my thumb. Is it thumb or index finger? Or does it matter?
Doesn't matter, I think. I
Yeah.
hate it though when they put the indelible ink, like, and then I'm gonna have it on my index finger. So I like picking my nose, and then when I pull it out, whoo, what?
What the
Oh, I just voted. I forgot. Yeah. Or when I'm like wiping down
Yeah. How?
Fuck.
So it doesn't come off for days or what?
days. Yeah.
Days?
I think a week even.
You know what? That's so like it's funny. Like we're so old school in the Philippines, and then it takes what, a week, a month?
For the canvassing.
Yeah, for the
Yeah.
canvassing.
Yeah.
It depends on how much they want to cheat the
Yeah.
system. Fuck,
Like
it's-
blackouts happening
Yeah.
during election. Yeah.
That's why I like it. The election in the Philippines, it's very exciting, even though you have the feeling who's gonna be winning. But because here in Canada or in the States, it's televised, right?
yeah.
And I don't really know, but I have a feeling here in Canada, there's no way you can cheat that. Maybe, but in US,
There's gonna be ways.
yeah, there's gonna be ways.
There's gonna
But
be ways. Especially with
it's-
mail-in ballots.
oh, that's the thing that I got confused with because
Yeah.
Trump was actually complaining about that,
yes,
right?
yes.
I just
Because that was during COVID.
yeah.
So it was a special case.
I didn't bother understanding how it is because
Yeah.
I'm still confused how the voting works in the US.
So,
Because I know there's seats, right?
you can think of it as... So what you know of the Philippines, that's pretty much the States. Just on a bigger scale.
Yeah, because in the Philippines
We
you
are
actually
als-
vote for the president that you want, right?
Yes.
You can actually vote the name of the senator that you want, the vice president that you want.
Yes.
Because in the US,
in
I
the
don't think
US,
it
it's pretty much the same as here.
yeah, like the
where-
party list or their group.
Yes.
Their-
Because
their political group.
we don't have a lot of states.
Yeah,
So, like
we
the
have
total
seats here.
the
in-
total 24 senators, and then they're cycling 12s. Like each election cycle, I think senators have a 4-year term. And then they cycle out every election.
in the States,
No, in the
in
Philippines.
the Philippines. Oh, is it 4
And-
years too? Oh, okay.
I
How about the president? 4 years, right?
4 years for the No, 6 years for
6
the
years.
president.
Because your prime minister is 4 years. In the US, 4 years for the
4
president?
years, but they can run again.
Okay.
And then they can
in the
have
Philippines,
2
you
terms.
can't.
In the Philippines, you can. One
You have to rest for one term.
no rest. If you win, you can't run anymore. As a president, you can't run anymore as a president.
You can't rest. Like let's say I won this time. The next term I'm gonna rest.
You can never run again.
Never.
Never.
How
Never.
come we
ever.
have so many presidents? Like Arroyo, like she was sitting for.
She did not win.
Oh,
The
she's just like
president
a
got
proxy.
impeached,
Oh,
so she had
okay.
to step up. She was
How
the
about
vice
Marcos? Oh, because he was a
That-
dictator.
Yeah, he was a dictator. He removed the terms. That's why there was a constitutional change.
What do you think about that?
So, here, the argument for the US is you get 2 4-year terms, right?
Okay.
So, most presidents,
Oh, after that you can't run anymore.
after 2 terms,
Oh, that's why Obama won 2 straight terms, right?
2 straight terms,
8 years,
and
and
then
then
he's
after.
done.
Oh, okay. So he's liberal. No, wait.
He's Democrat.
Yeah, Democrat.
He is a
He's a
Democrat.
Democrat.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you think of minorities, 85% of the time it's gonna be Democrat.
Okay.
So here,
And then the old school, the traditional American
yes,
are Republicans.
yes,
How many is there more Republican in the US? Because there's a lot of immigrants already in the US.
no, not as big as us.
No, I mean Also, there's still more Republicans in the U.S.
I
So I
can't.
guess that's why Trump won. Oh
No,
no, no, no,
no,
no.
no, 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 no.
Because
It's
Biden won too, so it's really hard to tell.
it's hard to tell if there's more registered Democrats or Republicans. I know of course, there's gonna be a way to say, but it doesn't. It's not that way. It's they call it the electoral college, where each state, depending on your contribution for the
Like the whole.
the country's economy. I don't know the factors that determines how much electoral points a state gets. I'm not sure, but
Yeah.
that's how the
The voting works
the
there, right?
U.S. election works.
Oh, okay.
So in the states, they can have 2 4-year
Two straight.
terms,
Yeah.
right? First year, you're gonna spend building your cabinet,
Yeah. Or fixing the shit of the
fixing
previous.
whatever's been left to you by the former
Yeah.
administration, or starting to feel out which policies you're gonna push out first.
Yeah.
2 years, that's gonna be doing your job. The last year is usually spent for campaigns.
Yeah. Going. Yeah. That's right.
So the downside of it is you only get a president for 2 years.
Yeah.
And then if they win again, I think that's when they only start getting to do the stuff that they promised. So that's the
Okay.
downside of it. Where that's where it's beneficial to how the Philippines does it, where it's only 1 6-year term, where you have enough time to do the
Like
stuff that you
everything.
promised
Yeah. Everything
during
that you
the
promised.
election. Yes.
Okay. Oh yeah, because you're right. 6 years in the Philippines. I was thinking
Yes.
they only have 4 years in the Philippines.
No.
Here in Canada, is there a limit? I've never looked into it.
Yeah.
Probably it's gonna be more than 8 years because like Trudeau's probably gonna be running for prime minister again.
Because it's not really him running, right? That's the
Oh
thing.
yeah, yeah. It
It's
can
not
be
really
his
him.
party
He's
again.
the leader of the party,
Yeah.
but it's his party who won. So, in turn, he's gonna be leading the
Elected.
country
Yeah.
because his party is leading the country. That's the thing with parties in the Philippines. There have been a lot of politicians who have jumped ship
Oh, from one party to
from
another.
one party to another because your party does not represent the values of your party.
Sure. Is that really why?
They usually do. They
Yeah.
don't. They don't.
Yeah.
That's why one politician is gonna jump to another because the politician is loyal to the leader of the party.
Okay. I have a feeling the reason why they're jumping ship to another party is because there's more chances of winning, right?
You got that
Yeah.
right. That's what it is. So
Not really the value of the party.
yes, the stronger the party, that's where you that's where you latch your political aspirations. Like just with um Rodrigo Duterte. He
Okay.
was aligned with the president before him. Time comes when he is about to run, he is now against the party, his former party.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Do you miss the like few years ago how like during the pandemic how exciting politics was in the Philippines, in Canada. In Canada, it's okay.
Canada
Especially
has
the states. Oh my god. Even
Canada's always had boring politics.
I know. You know what? Like I have a feeling US they're kind of like Game of Thrones. How exciting, how brutal their politics are.
US has been boring too, actually. It was just re-energized
But with
when
Trump.
Trump ran. Because he was like this outsider, a registered Democrat before he ran. Because he's from New York. And New
Okay.
York has been known. Oh, wait, no. Rudy Giuliani has been like a is a Republican mayor or governor. Anyways, yeah, Trump jumped ship.
Okay. I
Be-
wonder why. But
um,
but he suits the values of Republicans though. Or maybe he's just putting a facade. I don't know.
that's what it seems. Like so I have heard of this saying, Democrats fall in love, Republicans fall in line. Like you've seen Clinton.
Yeah.
Bill Clinton is Democrat.
Okay.
Barack Obama
He's
is a
Democrat.
Democrat. Like the superstar presidents from the Democratic Party has been charismatic guys. Where it was overwhelming how they won. With Republicans, when Trump was running to be the Republican representative, even the party did not want him. But during the debates, he won everybody over. Because he was going up against he was going up.
Hillary.
No, Hillary's Democrat.
No, but he was
No,
going
let's talk
against
about
Hillary Clinton.
let's talk about the Republican Party first.
Okay.
Because even inside the party, he was not welcome.
It's like a dark horse. He doesn't know anything about, well, he's not as experienced in politics like other people.
Which turned out to be a plus for him.
Yeah.
Because the people from the party, like the constituents of the party, have grown tired of how their politicians have run the country.
Okay, because it's been a while since the Republicans was sitting in the White House.
Last one was George Bush
When was that?
before Obama.
Okay. So that's not so far.
Yes.
So like 8 years, no, maybe 12 years ago.
Yeah. But there has been a time period where the Republicans was like pushovers for the Democrats. Be it for the president, be it in the Senate, be it in the Congress. Because even if your party is sitting at the top,
Yeah.
you know how they say, um, the judiciary, the legislative, and the executive positions
It falls to the president, right?
balance. No, they're all equal.
Oh, they're all equal. Okay.
They balance each other out. So the president can't have supreme power.
Yeah.
So the Senate and Congress won't have supreme power. So the judges won't have supreme power because they balance each other out. And there has been a time period where all all three branches of government was leaning
Oh, towards the
Democrats.
Democrats.
Yeah, and then there was a time where Republicans was feeling like they were pushovers.
Oh, they just
Now they found their representative in Trump, where he was an outsider.
Yeah.
He wasn't like a traditional politician, or so it seemed for them.
that's right.
He was going.
Because I really
at
like
them.
him too.
He's funny.
He's funny.
Yeah.
He made politics enjoyable to watch.
Kasi-
But the media actually gave him a bad reputation. But if you talk, 'cause I know a lot of I have lots of friends that lives in the States, and they were really rooting for Trump. I
They-
don't even know if they're Republicans or Democrats to begin
Mhm.
with, but
yeah.
they just like him as their president because they bring the economy up. For the first time, they're prioritizing American citizens or American residents over illegal aliens.
The PPP loans. I think it was him.
PPP loans? What's
That
that?
was loans given to small businesses during the pandemic.
Oh yeah,
He was sitting.
we were so
That
jealous
time.
because
Yeah.
he was handing, like, the government was handing out like millions of dollars to small businesses.
Which I don't think you have to pay for it as long
Yes,
as you
I
prove
think
that
that's
you used
right.
it to pay for your staff
Yeah.
or to keep your business running.
Meanwhile, here in Canada, what, like nothing? And now there's a lot of people trying to pay just for the regular people for the SEBA loan or CRB loan,
Mm-hmm.
like CRA's hunting them down,
Mm-hmm.
asking for their money back.
So I guess it would depend on what you value.
Yeah.
If you value your money, if you value your property value going up, if you really love your country, you would say that the conservatives are the way to go.
Yeah.
But then there's another side of American people who kind of feel like uh, Trump is not a good president for them.
Yeah, because of that.
So,
Because he's
um,
driving away immigrants and or
they've been
like people. He's driving away people. Let's
they've
just
been doing
generalize
that
them.
since Obama.
He's just very he's very front about it.
Like there's a statistic where he hasn't really deported a lot.
Who?
Trump
Trump?
compared to Obama.
Oh, okay. Because he was so vocal, like building a wall and
No, I mean, like say
no, actually it's true. Cuz
no, no, no,
like
no.
my friends told me that they deported a lot of I even know some Filipinos from Quezon province.
Mhm.
They don't have their citizenship. They was shipped back to the Philippines
No,
and now they're back again.
compared to Obama.
So he did fend off a lot of illegal
Who?
aliens.
Trump?
No, Obama.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know.
And anyways,
Yeah.
here. So Trump was able to appoint two more um conservative Supreme Court justices. Because
Oh, okay.
Supreme Court justice is a lifetime appointment.
Oh, really?
Yes.
In Canada, is it? I don't think that's the same here.
I'm not even sure about how the Canadian Supreme Court, or if they have or if we have a
Yeah.
Supreme Court.
The Queen's Bench is it? Is it
Maybe.
called the Queen's Bench?
So they have repealed um I don't know if you've heard about Roe v. Wade.
Is that a person?
Roe v. Wade is Roe versus Wade. That's the case or the trial that became precedent for legalizing or um allowing abortion in the
Okay.
states.
Is that something recent?
That's something recent.
Yeah.
But even though Trump was not sitting anymore, he was the one who gave way for the conservative judges to repeal Roe versus Wade.
Because
Yes.
he's gonna be a lifetime
Yes.
Supreme Judge.
Yes. His appointee.
Yeah.
And no, not just that. The number, like say there's 9 judges or 7. Majority of it now is conservative.
Conservatives.
So they're gonna be leaning towards conservative laws.
Yeah, thinking. Yeah.
And
Oh.
now they have repealed Roe versus Wade.
Mm.
Federally, I think.
Yeah.
So, like for the other side of the people on the other side of the political leaning, that's a huge hit for them. I'm
Because
trying to
they've been trying to fight against abortion through like for the longest time, right? 'Cause
fight to
it's
keep it legal.
to keep it illegal.
No, it's been legal
So
for
no, yeah.
a while.
Oh, it's been legal. So now is it illegal
Again,
again?
it's
Okay.
been illegalized again.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I'm still trying to think of how Trump is bad for
For
the
US,
US in
like
terms
if he becomes the
of,
president again.
or even when he was president.
Mm.
Because of course he's just gonna continue like the same
I think
agenda that he did.
with trade. Well, no, because he bring up the economy.
It's
Kasi
gonna be bad for us.
He's been arguing with a lot of countries
Because for him, he wants to bring back jobs
in
in
America.
the States.
Yeah.
He wants to. I think he was able to penalize companies
Like-
that's been
Like
utilizing
Chinese.
the cheap Chinese labor.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did they even? I'm trying to remember if U.S. made a lot of enemies and military threats during his campaign, or even like during his time as president.
During his time as president, apparently there was only one big military operation. His main thing was
Though Obama, no Obama. Bin Laden, right? Because he was the
No,
president.
that was Obama. That
Oh,
was Bush and Obama.
oh, I thought he was the president when they capture Bin Laden.
Trump?
Yeah,
No.
no,
It
okay.
was it
So that's
No,
with
they killed him.
yeah,
It was Obama who was
Obama.
announcing.
But did they actually show footage, or did they
No,
actually?
I think
No, right?
you're not talking
When they
I think
actually
they did.
found, they
I think
did,
they did. Yeah.
because there's some conspiracies about that too.
Okay, so how are you gonna look at it this way? Oh, okay. How will you look at it? So Trump, his main thing, one of his main things is, why do we spend money on wars?
Yeah, I think that's how he is. He doesn't like wasting money.
So he pulled out the troops from some regions or something. Now, the other side of the argument is they are losing allies because they don't seem to support their causes for war.
Mm.
Like besides being racist, besides being misogynist,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of other ways that he was really able to impact the United States negatively. Like top of my head, I can't think of
Yeah.
any. But economically, I think he was.
It was really great. Because I remember our Canadian dollars was so low compared to the
Yeah.
US.
But I think that's more testament of
Of Trudeau.
our yeah. So I guess it's gonna depend on whatever you value
Yeah.
on how you're gonna look at which party is leading.
Do you really care about the US politics?
I care about it for entertainment.
Oh, okay.
For
Like, don't you feel like we as Canadians, because they're our neighbors, like
Yeah,
whatever happens to their politics, we're gonna be impacted greatly.
pretty much, pretty much. But here's the thing. Like when I was so deeply engrossed with what's happening with the American politics, I suddenly hit like every day I'm gonna be on Reddit, like reading about this stuff, and then it suddenly hit me. What's I'm kind of wasting my time.
Fucking yeah, it's like a rabbit hole.
It is a rabbit hole. But remember when we were talking about like wasting your time on the internet? But if you're gonna have like use for it, it's not really a waste.
Yeah.
There, I ended up like talking to my folks about what's really happening
Yeah.
in the world. Because, I mean, US politics is gonna affect the
The
world,
world,
right?
yeah. And plus, your dad is into politics, right? Or your
Philippine
mom?
politics.
Hmm.
Philippine
Oh,
politics.
Oh, not
They
US.
understand stuff, but um like again that meme where this guy was talking passionately to his date,
Yeah.
that was me. Like that's not really true or whatever.
Do you talk
That's
to your
fake news.
wife about politics?
Before? Yes.
Now,
Up to now, but
does
a
she
lot
care?
less now. She's starting. So let's say that was my red pill arc.
Okay.
I was in that time where Trump's not that bad, and I was like deeply engrossed. And then I suddenly realized, oh, his policies are really affecting other people. Like there's a balance. Of course,
Yeah.
he's done good, but then he's also done bad stuff. That's outside of the allegations of him paying off of paying off his hooker
Yeah.
hush money
Hush
coming
money.
from the donations or whatever.
But that's swept in under the rug now, right?
No, that's his case right now.
But
The problem is it's a civil case. It's not a criminal
oh,
case.
okay. So he can
Yeah.
still run as a president.
Yes. And
But is there a judgment ready or not yet?
I think he was found guilty.
But he never went to prison.
He's not gonna go into prison for it.
Oh,
I
because he
think.
was sick?
No, that's Philippines. That's Philippines. That's why I remember earlier when we were starting the episode, I was saying the people think the world that we live in right now is crazy just because of what happened.
Yeah.
I'm kind of desensitized to that.
because of
especially with
what's happening in the Philippines.
especially with Philippine
I,
politics.
I think politics and the history of the world has always been crazy. So it's not fair to say that we're living in crazy times right now.
Yep.
I think it's always been crazy.
Well, if you're gonna be imposing a radical change, of course you're gonna have to do crazy stuff,
Yeah.
right? Especially with how big of an empire the US is. You're gonna have to be like a certain psychopath.
Yeah.
Like um where was I gonna go? Imagine you have hold of you have access to weapons of mass
Yeah, to nuclear.
destruction.
Yeah.
So do you think a like a normal person, not sane, of course you're gonna have to be sane enough,
Yeah.
but do you think a normal person would be able to do that, like a person who is like a person who's in touch with their emotions, like say you get slighted by one country,
Yeah.
fuck this, I'm gonna nuke this small country right now.
Not gonna let you do this
Yeah.
to me. I'm not your bitch.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure because they also have advisors. But I would hate to be the advisor of Trump.
That's what they call the machine. That's the machine.
Oh,
And
okay.
remember
Or
when
are they the puppeteers?
that's what they call, so let's go conspiratorial for a
Yeah.
bit.
Okay,
That's what
let's
they
put
call
our tin hat,
yes, tinfoil
our
hat.
tinfoil hats on.
That's what they call the um the deep state, where there's no really parties. The,
There's really people running the show in
the
the
rich and
background.
the powerful are running the background.
Like the Rockefellers, maybe the
And then
Rockefellers, the
they control the top
Blackstone.
Republican candidate and the top Democratic
Yeah.
candidate. That's old news. Have you heard about George Soros?
Who's that?
Like that's the boogeyman of the Democrats. Like if you're a Republican, the bad guy for you is George Soros.
Okay.
And then I think the Rockefellers were the
Like
bad
the
guys in the Republican side if you're a Democrat.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
But
That's the
but I have a
allegedly
feeling.
the
Yeah, but I have
puppeteer.
a feeling there's people like pulling the strings, like only one group. You know, like One Piece, right?
Yeah.
Because there's only there's only a few
The
people.
world government.
The world government,
Yes.
and then there's one person, Emu.
Yeah.
That's
That's
actually
what they call the deep state.
yeah.
That's what so Trump has this rabid base where they think Trump is Q. Have you heard
Q?
about that? The conspiracy of
Yeah, what's Q?
QAnon?
Oh yeah,
QAnon?
but,
Because
but I don't know what the conspiracy, but I know what
so
QAnon is.
Anon is basically um your default username in 4chan.
Okay,
You know that forum
yeah,
4chan?
4chan.
You've heard
Is it
about it?
still ongoing or is it's
Yeah.
banned? It got
No.
banned and no.
So, now during the campaign for the 2016 elections, there's been this poster talking about um there's a group of military guys who are going to push against the deep state,
Okay,
and they have chosen Trump to be
the leader.
the leader, or they have chosen to puppeteer Trump
Mm.
against the deep state. And then they're saying even though he's Republican, there are Republican candidates who are compromised,
Yeah,
and then there are Democratic candidates that are also compromised,
compromise.
and that they are puppets by the deep state. That's what they've been saying. And this poster, he's I think his username was Q, so it became
Yeah,
QAnon.
QAnon.
And then he was saying he was part of Trump's staff and then everything he was saying was happening,
Mm.
and then they were positioning Trump to be the hero of the republic, pretty much.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's the conspiracy.
But it didn't happen. They weren't able to take down the deep
The deep
state.
state, yeah. They failed
Yeah.
or whatever. And then everything that's not going that was going against Trump, they were blaming on the deep state.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that's the conspiracy.
Damn.
Yeah. I got into that whole rabbit hole before. Where I was like,
There's so many stuff too during pandemic, right? Like how the
yeah.
vaccine, like that was a big thing because I remember I have this one coworker and she was really she was really invested in
Yeah.
conspiracies with the vaccine and shit, and she actually got I don't know if I can talk about this, but she actually got, I don't think it's fired because she's the daughter of houses. So I don't know what happened. She's just gone because she's even talking to patients about it, that they shouldn't be taking the
I
vaccine.
guess that's how you're gonna get fired. I
Yeah.
mean, if you're just talking about it, if you,
Like among coworkers, that's okay.
yeah,
But telling the general public that you shouldn't be
yeah.
getting it, and then the hospital is aiming, like they have programs for everyone to have the vaccine. That's it's crazy. It was crazy.
I mean,
She sent me like links and everything. Like,
yeah.
eh, I don't
The
have time.
5G
Um,
causing brain damage
yeah,
or whatever. Like,
I was very it was very interesting, but it's
yeah.
just, like whenever she start talking about it, is she my friend on Facebook?
Nah.
Whatever. I
uh,
don't work I don't work there anymore.
yeah.
But yeah, it was really you can see the that crazy look, that crazy eyes. You remember
Yeah.
in How I Met Your
Yeah,
Mother?
yeah, yeah.
They're talking about crazy eyes. I can see it, the crazy eyes. Like it's just like she was really invested, and it's very interesting.
Uh,
It's nice to know the other side of the like other people is thinking about this, right?
there's this personality I follow. He does a podcast with Andrew Schultz. Um, Charlemagne the God. He's a radio personality from hip hop or whatever. His main thing is do not let truth bother the lie when the lie is more entertaining.
Oh, okay.
So stuff like
Yeah.
conspiracies, it's gonna be like really
Yeah.
fascinating to get into, especially when like say with all that, there's a conspiracy about COVID where China, in cahoots with the deep state, released the virus
Yeah.
just to get Trump out of office.
Oh,
There's
li-
that
like the
conspiracy
other
too.
one's more convincing. The like China released the COVID so that it's gonna make other nations to become weaker.
That's one part of it because Trump was like putting their foot down against China.
Oh yeah, true.
That conspiracy is pretty much connected
But
then,
isn't
right?
it like there's COVID, or like when did Trump became the president? Like that was there's already COVID that time.
No, it was before the election,
Yeah,
pretty
before the
much.
election.
But if it wasn't for COVID, he would have won
Oh, like the second
100%
time.
for the second time.
Yeah.
He won 2016. He ran again for 2020.
Oh,
2020
really?
was when Biden won.
Oh, okay.
2024, it's gonna be the elections
Yeah.
again.
Oh, true. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Yep. That was the conspiracy back then. Because the Democrats didn't have any good one for Biden.
Yeah.
For against
Like
Trump.
against Trump.
So they had to go with Obama's VP, who's been like who's been like a Democrat through and through.
Yeah.
He's
He.
a traditional politician. You can say that's a puppet, like with how you can say the US is still gonna work, even though they have like a dead body for a
Yeah.
president. The
Especially
system
now
is
with
still
deep
working.
fake, like deep faking
Yeah.
people.
No, you don't even have to defake.
Like Biden.
Biden, he's just like a figurehead there. But the country is still running.
Yeah, can you imagine that? It's been 4 years, but it feels like he hasn't done anything for the country, for their country.
Apparently, that's not true.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's
No, I
not,
just feel because I guess there's not much news.
which could be a good thing.
Yeah, I
You
guess
can
no
look.
news is good.
You
Good news.
can look at it as a good thing or a bad thing. Depends on what you value.
Yeah.
Right. So, um, that link I sent you earlier.
Okay.
You wanna do that? Like your political leaning?
Like just me or
Just
both
do
of
it.
us?
Just do it together. Let's do
Okay.
it together.
Are we gonna add this to
No, this is
our post? Okay. Before taking the test, blah blah. Okay. First question.
How
Should
come
I
you're
read it
gonna-
out? Okay, I'll
yeah,
read it.
for
Okay. This is what you call. Okay, what is
your
this?
political compass.
Okay, political compass.
Yeah.
Before taking the test, please note that this isn't a survey and these aren't questions.
Yes.
They're propositions to question the logic of individual wants that irritate you is to miss the point. Some propositions are extreme and some are moderate. That's how we can show you whether you lean towards extremism or moderation on the compass.
Yes.
What's extremism?
Extremism would be like
Oh, from one
like
left or right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like you're extreme right or extreme left.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Your responses should not be overthought. Some of them are intentionally vague. Their purpose is to trigger reactions in the mind,
Yes.
measuring feelings and prejudice rather than detailed opinion and policy. All right.
Okay.
First question. If economic globalization is inevitable, it should primarily serve humanity rather than the interest of national transnational corporations like
Like big companies, very much.
I'm thinking of something
Like
else.
Industries.
Oh,
You're
okay.
thinking about
The
trans? No,
the
not
transgender.
That, not
Okay,
that. So economic globalization meaning, um,
it should let's go with the transnational corporation. So I disagree. I
No.
just disagree.
it asks if like,
Yeah, if economic globalization is inevitable, it should primarily serve humanity. No, I don't think humanity should be the primarily. I don't think humanity is the number one thing that should be benefiting
from
if there's economic globalization, because the corporation they should be because it says primarily, right?
no, don't you think that it should be of course the
Because
of course
humanity,
the companies are gonna
because like humanity in general, there's a lot of stupid people, a lot of good people, a lot of useless people.
okay. No, as it said, that's your trigger.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
so
would
you
disagree.
disagree. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think we should left it to humanity if there's gonna be economic globalization, because not a lot
No,
of people.
they're not gonna be deciding. They're gonna be benefiting
benefiting,
from the inevitable economic
but
globalization.
rather than the interest of transnational corporation, I think transnational corporation. I think their interest should be. I disagree.
Okay.
I'll stop there.
Yeah.
I'd always support my country whether if it was right or wrong.
Okay.
Disagree.
Disagree?
No.
Okay.
No one chooses their country of birth, so it's foolish to be proud of it. Oh, I choose their
Yes.
so it's foolish to be proud of it. You
Yes.
know what?
Do you strongly disagree?
No. I strongly disagree. I agree that I should be proud of my country.
Okay.
I strongly disagree.
Okay. This feels
Fuck
like
that, yeah, the question here, it's not simple, you know? Like,
no, it's
it could've
supposed to
been-
trigger.
Yeah.
It's supposed
okay.
to trigger a
okay.
feeling.
All right.
You're not supposed to explain yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Our race has many superior qualities compared with other races. This is the problem with me because I'm not.
Yeah.
Am I answering this as a Filipino or as a Canadian? Right? Because
answer it
my
as-
passport says I'm Canadian.
Answer it as 2x.
Okay.
Answer it
Our
is
race has
2x.
many superior qualities
Yeah.
compared with other races. You know what? I strongly disagree.
Because there's no Canadian race.
Yeah.
That's not your race.
Okay. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Strongly agree.
Okay.
Military action that defies international law is sometimes justified. Strongly agree.
Strongly agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is now a worrying fusion of information and entertainment. You know what?
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
You're
Because
worried about it.
yeah, I'm worried about
Okay.
it. Because
Okay.
fucking, there's so many
I'm
conspiracies
not
now.
gonna do this because I know where I
Oh,
lie.
okay.
But yeah, this can like affirm your what you think your
Okay.
political leaning is.
Like just
But you might be
yeah.
surprised.
I'm not even
Yeah.
thinking up too much about the
Yeah.
questions,
Just
right?
have
Whatever pops in my head.
just get
Yeah.
triggered.
As long as I understand the question,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna get the right answer.
There's no right
No,
or wrong answer there.
as long as I don't get confused with the questions,
Mm.
that's what I feel
You're
the
going to
answer
be
is gonna
answering
be.
truthfully.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
People are ultimately divided more by class than by nationality. In
I
general.
would strongly agree with that one. I think so.
I will just agree. I'll just
Agree,
agree.
just agree.
I'll
Okay.
just agree. I'll just agree. Because right now, I think nationality doesn't mean a thing. But
Mm,
yeah, there's like
there's some part of
I'm
it.
still
Yeah.
yeah I'm
Okay.
still it depends on the country.
Mm-hmm. So
Controlling
controlling
inflation
inflation
is
is
more
more
important than
important than
controlling
controlling
unemployment.
unemployment.
Oh, okay, this is right up my alley.
Hmm.
Controlling inflation is more important than controlling unemployment. You know what? I strongly agree.
Strongly agree.
Strongly agree.
Okay, because corporations cannot be trusted to voluntarily protect the environment, they require regulation.
Fuck you.
You strongly
I
disagree?
strongly disagree.
Okay.
I know that corporations cannot be trusted to protect the environment, but how can it's really hard to protect the environment if you ask me.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if there's regulation or not.
Now you're
There's a
explaining
way.
yourself.
I
Just
know.
get
Okay. All
triggered.
right.
Okay.
From each according to his ability, to each according to his need, is fundamentally a good idea. Oh, it's a phrase.
Yeah,
It's like a way of thinking.
it's
All
a
right.
saying. Yeah.
From each according to his ability, to each according to his need. Strongly agree.
Strongly agree.
Yeah.
The freer the market, the
The
freer
freer
the
the people.
people.
I disagree.
You disagree?
Yes. If
Mm,
you free the market, I don't think the people will be free, to be honest. It's gonna create chaos. It's a
okay.
sad reflection on our society that something as basic as drinking water is now bottled, branded consumer product. Yeah. It is a sad
I would
yeah.
say I strongly
I
agree.
strongly agree. It's
Yeah.
sad. Water should be free.
Yep.
That's why I'm when I saw that video that Switzerland's water is so clean
Yeah.
that you can drink off anywhere and it's free, I was really happy.
Even if it's coming from another guy
What do you mean, like
from
from
the wrong
peeing?
holes,
From peeing? Okay, so land shouldn't be a commodity to be
we
bought
bought
and
and
sold.
sold. Mm, I disagree.
Yeah,
I would say
land shouldn't be a commodity to be. I disagree.
we
Yeah.
disagree.
It is regrettable that many personal fortunes are made by people who simply manipulate money and contribute nothing to their society.
Think this are talking about investment
Yeah.
bankers. I agree. I would say.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle. Is there a neutral? I want to go neutral with this one, but okay, I'll agree a little bit more. Protectionism is sometimes necessary in trade, Protectionism. What's protectionism?
Maybe meaning there's nobody like rules or regulations that ensure that nobody gets fleeced in a trade.
Okay, I strongly agree then, if
Yeah.
that's what it means. The only social responsibility of a company should be to deliver a profit to its
Hmm.
shareholders. I disagree. If it's a social responsibility, no, not just
Okay.
the shareholders. The rich are too highly taxed. Strongly agree. I'm not rich though,
Okay.
but I strongly agree. We they are highly taxed.
Yeah. Those with the ability to pay should have access to higher standards of medical care.
Strongly agree.
Okay. I knew right when I saw those with the
So
ability
so
to
so did you
pay.
did you do agree,
No.
disagree?
I
So what did you pick
I
here?
agree. I
You
agree.
agree?
I
Okay, that's
agree.
wrong.
But not just knowing how you're gonna
Yeah.
answer. That's why I was smiling already.
Government should penalize businesses that mislead the public. I strongly agree.
Okay.
Because if they knowingly mislead the public, I strongly agree.
Okay.
But okay, a, a genuine a genuine free market requires restrictions on the ability of predator multinationals to create monopolies.
Mm.
Yeah, especially multinationals.
Yeah.
Like
So
meaning Chinese. Okay, next. All right. Abortion when the woman's life is not threatened should always be illegal. Abortion when the woman's life is not threatened should always be illegal. Neutral. Abortion when the woman's life is not threatened should always be illegal. I disagree.
disagree.
I
Okay.
disagree. They should have their own choice.
Okay. Okay.
All authority should be questioned. I want to agree, but sometimes I can't. It's hard for me to question the authority.
No. Yes, it is gonna be hard, but
Yeah.
you should be able to still.
Yeah, should be
Right.
questioned. Alter should be questioned. Yeah, agree. An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. Strongly agree, motherfucker.
Hammurabi's law. Is it
I can
Hammurabi's law?
remember. Is that
Hammurabi's
Hammurabi?
code. Yeah.
Taxpayers should not be expected to prop up any theaters or museums that cannot survive
On a
on a
commercial
commercial
basis.
basis.
I agree.
Okay, wait. Taxpayers should not be expected to prop up any theaters or music that cannot survive on commercial. What does that mean? I can't
So
understand.
if the government
Yeah.
or the local government chooses to like construct a structure like a
Yeah.
theater or a museum that won't be garnering that much traffic, it shouldn't be coming from the taxpayers' money.
Oh, okay.
If it's not gonna be
I agree.
surviving on a commercial basis,
Yeah,
I
I agree.
agree.
I agree. Did you know that in Europe, especially in France,
Yeah.
if you're a European citizen,
Mm-hmm.
the museum they're gonna be free up to
Okay.
your 25 years old, I think.
Okay.
After that, you have to pay
Mm-hmm.
because they value culture so much, which I think
Mm.
is right.
And like they've been they've been such an old culture too. Like if we're gonna be comparing Canada and the US, it's still pretty young compared to
Yeah,
them. So
we're not even close. Like we don't. If you go to our museums, it's all gonna be arts, not really like history. Maybe like war history, but it's not gonna be.
well, that's pretty much what makes history though.
Yeah,
So
but them like even before Jesus, like that's
mm,
when we went to the Louvre. That's what they have
okay.
there.
Yeah.
Okay, next, schools should not make classroom attendance compulsory. I agree.
Okay.
How about you?
I don't know how I feel about this.
Yeah,
Like as a parent, it should.
should be compulsory.
Yeah.
Okay, it's all
Especially
about.
if it's gonna be public school.
Because me, I'm all about the result at the end of the year.
Well, if you're the parent, right? How
Yeah.
can you achieve the results if you're not?
If your kid's not in school,
Yes.
well, that's up to him.
Yes. Anyways.
Maybe he's
Yeah.
he or she's staying in the library, because the library, the books are more knowledgeable than their professor, or maybe
Mm,
because bullying too, right? But anyways, we're
yeah, yeah,
overthinking.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, all people have their rights, but it's better for all of us that different sorts of people should keep to their own kind.
I disagree.
This sounds so racist.
It
All people
is.
have their right, but it's better for all of us
It's
that
supposed to trigger your
different
racist
sorts of people should
tendencies.
keep to their own kind. I disagree.
I disagree.
Good parents sometimes have to spank their children. I fucking agree.
Strongly agree. Yes.
Good parents should hurt. No, spank.
Sometimes the keyword is sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes.
It's natural for children to keep some secrets from their parents. Yeah, it's natural for
Natural.
children.
I
Yeah,
agree.
I
Yes.
strongly agree.
Strongly agree.
It's up to I was I was a child before,
Yeah.
and I know how it
You
feels.
had secrets?
Yeah. Possessing marijuana for personal use should not be a criminal offense. I strongly agree.
Strongly agree.
Especially here in Canada, it's legal.
Same.
And
No,
plus, like,
like imagine it, because
yeah, it
that's
doesn't matter.
yeah, right.
Even if I'm in the Philippines, any
Mhm.
other country, I believe medicine, modern medicine,
Yeah.
are just ways to make money for the big corporations.
Mhm.
The
Big
pharmaceutical,
pharma.
yeah, the big pharma. That's why they're against marijuana. The prime function of schooling should be to equip the future generation to find jobs. I think no. I think it's not about the jobs. I disagree. It's not about
I
the job.
agree, but I kind of disagree too. So
Yeah,
I'm just gonna agree.
yeah.
Agree
I'll
more.
disagree on this one.
Yeah.
Cause like
People.
if
Oh,
they change
sorry.
it to the future, not to find jobs, maybe I'll agree. But to equip the future generation to find jobs. I just don't like that those three words there.
If we say livelihood though,
Yes.
or career.
Career. No,
Okay.
well not even yeah, maybe career.
Okay.
But jobs,
Gotcha.
no.
Yeah.
People with serious
Serious
inheritable
inheritable
disabilities.
disability should not be allowed to reproduce. God dang it.
Damn, like you're testing my principles here
Yeah.
in public. Yeah. You know what? I disagree. They should have the right to. I'll stop. Okay, next question. The most important thing for children to learn is to accept discipline. No, I disagree. I
You
disagree.
disagree.
Yeah, I didn't think that's the to accept discipline. Hey, you know what? Yeah, can you change my answer?
I guess, yeah.
I'll change to agree
You agree.
because I think
You slightly agree.
yeah, I'll slightly because like if everyone has discipline, I think our world's gonna be a better place.
Okay.
There are no
Okay, Xi
savage and
Jinping.
hmm?
Okay, Xi Jinping.
There are no savage and civilized people. There are only different cultures. Agree or strongly agree? I agree.
I don't know how I feel
There
about
are no
this one.
civilized people. Yeah,
Okay.
because like it depends on. Oh, you know what? It yeah. Because even here in Canada, there's a lot of savage here.
What do you mean? Is there like still wild people here?
Yeah.
But not they're not like they don't really affect your day to day though.
Well, they affect me because sometimes I get scared. It prevents me from going to this place because I'm scared that I'm gonna get stabbed
Mm,
without any reason.
okay.
Maybe I'll disagree because I think there are savage and civilized people.
But wouldn't
It doesn't
that
matter
be
what
their own
culture.
culture though?
I think it doesn't matter because I think it's all especially now, like mental illness is a part of
Mm,
it, which is
okay.
genetics. I'll disagree.
Is
Do,
it? Okay.
yeah,
Anyways, yeah. Let's
I
not
think
go into it.
mental illness are genetics too. Those who are able to work and refuse the opportunity should not expect society support. I strongly agree.
Strongly agree. Yes.
That's why it doesn't make sense for me. Why are you giving money to people who doesn't want to work? And The more they work, the less money that they get. Fucking that's so stupid, man. Okay, when you are
That
troubled,
screams middle class.
yeah,
Just answering that question knows just shows our roots
yeah,
because we came from middle class.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
No, like even if you're in a higher class, because like where did they get their money from that?
Higher class wouldn't care.
I think they will.
They wouldn't.
Yeah, I don't know.
They
Oh
wouldn't.
yeah, that's
Cause
true, true.
if
If
you're
they're
in the
born from
higher
money,
class, and if you're in the higher class, you will be able to skirt a lot of taxes. Whereas if
mm.
you're middle class, you got no other choice but to pay your taxes. It's always the middle
Yeah,
class who
true.
gets fucked.
Yeah, that's right.
Anyways, yeah.
Okay, when you are troubled, it's better not to think about it,
But
but to keep
keep
busy
busy with
with more
more
cheerful
cheerful
things.
things.
I
I
strongly
knew
agree.
it. I
Yeah,
know that you're gonna strongly agree.
yeah, let's strongly agree there.
Strongly agree.
First generation immigrants can never be fully integrated within their new country. I
I
agree.
agree.
I
Yeah.
agree. Fully is the key
Fully.
word. What's
Like
good? They would
they would
assimilate.
want to,
They would want to. They would try
but
in
it's gonna
front,
be
in front
yeah.
of in front of the first class citizen. Is that a word? First, in front of other people, they will act like they're integrated. But
They would
behind the
want
but
to seem that they're trying to
yeah, they're
integrate
trying
it.
to.
Yes.
They're gonna portray that.
Yeah, but
But behind
deep
their
inside,
back,
yeah.
they're gonna be talking shit.
Yeah.
How they don't wanna assimilate.
Yeah.
What's good for the most successful corporation is always ultimately good for all of us.
I disagree.
Well, you know what? Like if
Weren't you just talking about Big Pharma earlier?
well, because like there's like the S&P 500. If they're doing pretty good, like which the top 100, it means the economy is doing good too. I I think I will agree to this one.
Okay.
Because if the most successful corporation goes down, it's gonna affect the economy. No broadcasting institution, however independent its content, should receive public funding.
I strongly agree.
Oh yeah, because you're right.
Yes.
I strongly agree
Yep.
because there shouldn't be any bias with
Yes.
broadcasting.
Yep.
Okay, page
Three
four
more
of six.
pages.
Oh my
Yep.
God. Our civil liberties are being excessively curbed in the name of counterterrorism.
This is mostly US. Remember
Yeah,
when
that's true.
TSA was I think it's still a thing. Cause
Like 9/11.
because of 9/11. Now they're searching through everybody, and
Yeah.
then that whole fiasco with WikiLeaks where they exposed the NSA to be spying on your cameras
Oh.
or
NSA, what's NSA?
National,
National
Security,
Security
Agency.
Agency?
Yeah.
Is that a US or
US.
okay.
Because
Because they have CIA
that's intelligence.
intelligence, okay, and security, okay.
So CIA pretty much procures the intelligence, and then it's gonna be
Yeah.
NSA who's going to do something about
Oh.
that procured intelligence.
So I guess I'll strongly agree here.
I kind of strongly agree
Yeah.
because they overstep too much.
Yeah, because that's what's happening right now.
Yeah.
A significant advantage of a one-party state is that it avoids all the arguments that delay progress in a democratic political system. Is this? Are they talking about
Pretty much
like
dictatorship.
dictatorship,
Pretty
right?
much, yeah. I've heard where a discussion about if you're gonna have a if you're gonna be in a dictatorship, you
Yeah.
better pray that it's gonna be a
A
dictator.
democratic are
There's no democratic
yeah,
dictator. That is gonna be a dictator who's gonna be looking out for what's best for the country.
yeah.
Yeah.
I will avoid.
I would
I would agree. Yeah.
strongly agree even.
I would agree.
Cause they're just gonna be um they're
They're
just
just
gonna
gonna
be
be
running
yeah, for
through the
straight, right?
opposition.
Yeah. The death penalty should be an option
Oh,
for the
you
most.
skipped.
Oh,
Yeah.
although the electronic age makes official surveillance easier, only wrongdoers need to be worried. No, I
I
strongly
strongly
disagree.
disagree.
Everyone should be worried.
Yeah.
The death penalty should be an option for the most serious crimes. I strongly agree.
Strongly agree. Yes.
In a civilized society, one must always
Always.
have people above to be obeyed and people below to be commanded. I strongly agree. It
I guess,
sucks.
yeah.
It
It
sucks,
doesn't
but
need to be like obeyed or commanded.
yeah,
It's just
not
uh
everyone can be leaders. Not
there's
everyone
gonna
can
be
be
people who's
commanders.
winning, and then there's gonna be people getting
Losing.
exploited
Yeah.
in a civilized
Yeah.
society.
Abstract art that doesn't represent anything shouldn't be considered art at all. I strongly disagree.
Look at this guy, just fresh from France.
Yeah.
That's why.
Because that's why it's an abstract art. There's no meaning
Yeah.
at all.
No, it has meaning,
But
but
it depends on you.
it depends on
Who's
your,
looking at
yeah.
it.
So it's gonna have meaning.
Yeah, because there's
Right.
there's no such thing as art, or
That
because
doesn't
like
have
even
meaning.
me, like sometimes if I look at the smudges in your
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
window, in your windshield, sometimes I try to think of what kind of art it is. I try to well, that's me being me. Sometimes
You,
I think of
that's you being a dork.
like this looks like this. It reminds me of this. In criminal justice, punishment should be more important than rehabilitation.
Hmm.
That's hard.
Hmm. I
I think it should be more. I think I agree.
You agree?
Because they should be punished more before they actually
Get to her
rehabilitate. Yeah.
or
Because if you
punishment
don't punish,
is
if you go straight to rehabilitation, they're not gonna be conforming because they didn't get punished. Because like, oh, there's no punishment for me. I can just go through. I'm just yeah. So that's how
okay.
I feel about it.
Yeah.
I'm even close to strongly agreeing. It is a waste of time to try to rehabilitate. It's a waste of
Rehabilitate
time to try to rehabilitate some
some
criminals.
criminals.
I agree.
I agree.
Yeah, a waste of money, resources. The business person and the manufacturer are more important than the writer and the artist.
Artist. Mm,
I disagree.
I
Because we
slightly
need
agree.
because we need circus in our life. We need we need some entertainment.
But which is more important? It doesn't say that that's not important. It's just asking which is more important. That's why I kinda just
Yeah, true. I
agree.
think I should
It doesn't
agree.
say that it shouldn't be
Yeah.
there. It's just saying that
Which one's more important?
which one's more important.
Oh yeah, true. Because if yeah, it's more
Because
important.
I kinda agree with you, but we still have to
The more.
like move our economy,
Yeah.
right? So
Mothers may have careers, but their first duty is to be homemakers. I strongly
I
disagree.
strongly disagree. Yeah.
Maybe in the olden times, almost all politicians promise economic growth, but we should heed the warnings of climate science that growth is detrimental to our efforts to curb global
Hmm.
warming.
Hmm.
I'm in the middle too. I'm neutral with this one, but
I kinda agree,
I
but
will
more disagree.
yeah.
Yeah.
Since I'm in Canada, I think we have the resources to actually agree to this.
Ah.
Making peace with the establishment is an important aspect of maturity. Making peace with the establishment.
like knowing that you're gonna have to work hand in hand with the government or hand in hand with bigger
Or like, for
corporations.
example, your work.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes, I think I agree. I strongly agree.
Two
Because
more
making peace.
pages.
Okay. Astrology accurately
Oh,
explains
this
many
is
things.
gonna be religion now.
Astrology accurately explains many things.
Strongly disagree.
You know what? I don't really care about astrology. I disagree.
It's a girl thing.
Yeah. You're just trying to look whatever's gonna be matching your personality with
Yeah.
astrology.
You cannot be moral without being religious. I disagree.
I disagree. You cannot be moral. Yeah, because I know a lot of atheists that have morals.
Yes.
Charity is better than social security as a means of helping the genuinely disadvantaged.
Kinda agree.
Yeah.
Kinda.
What's social security though?
Like
Charity. Like the EI?
the
Like
frameworks that's been
welfare?
set by the government.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
You agree with it?
Some people are naturally unlucky.
I.
I, st-
You
I
strongly
don't know. I
disagree?
strongly agree.
Strongly agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is
No,
important.
I'll just agree.
Disagree.
Because there's some people that are able to turn their luck around. It is important that my child's school instills religious values. You know what?
uh. Uh.
You know what? I think
Uh.
it is important that my child's school instills. Because like I turned up to be this way because I came from a religious school. That's why I'm on the fence if I should agree or disagree.
So you don't think it's important?
I have a feeling that it's not really important, but me, I grew up this way because I came. Maybe it is important.
That my child's school.
Neutral. For the child. Like maybe I can pick two. Oh no.
Nah, you can.
It is important that my child's school instills religious values.
I guess I would
Yeah, well,
agree.
yeah. They said
Agree.
child, so
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, they can pick their religion once they get older.
Okay.
Final, a look at sex. Ooh.
This is much more fun.
Sex
Page
outside
number 6.
sex outside marriage is usually immoral.
I agree, but immoral is fun.
Yeah,
You-
I
most of
disagree.
the times.
Would you
Mhm.
buy a car without test driving it? I disagree then.
Okay. I didn't get the question. Like how is
No,
it
because like it
connected?
says sex outside marriage is usually immoral. Me, I disagree. It's not really
Okay.
immoral.
Mhm.
Maybe religiously immoral because that's what they're preaching, but socially, I don't think it's immoral.
Okay.
Like you can have sex outside marriage.
Yes, you can.
Yeah,
But
you can.
there's gonna be like for me, there's
Yeah.
gonna be. That's why I
Me, I'm
kind
okay
of
with
agree. I'm okay with it.
But
I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
know.
be practicing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like what I'm? Are you asking about my vehicle purchase?
Yeah. The analogy.
Okay,
Like
I'll repeat it.
you don't wanna no.
Would you buy a car without test driving it?
I wouldn't. But are you saying you're gonna test drive your dick first before you try
No,
to find the one?
I'm just saying that what I'm saying is, are you gonna marry someone without you testing to have sex with this girl? Oh, like maybe
But
we
what
should
if?
cut this.
But what if you're the problem though?
Well,
Not the
I'm just making a joke, but I believe in that.
Yeah, I get that. But of course, in have
Because what if it doesn't work, right? Like sexually, like your sexual
oh,
relationship,
okay. The sexual
and
compatibility.
and then you get married, and then fucking you're just gonna be.
Okay. I was talking about your own tool.
Oh no, like not my own tool.
Okay, okay.
Like
Gotcha,
about the
gotcha.
sexual relationship,
Okay.
about the girl, right?
So you're comparing sexual compatibility with the vehicle.
Yeah,
Okay.
like you're. Cause
I was
and then
comparing your
buying,
own tool
Oh,
with the car. That's
Oh,
why I thought
okay.
you wanted to try out your own tool first.
no.
Okay, okay.
It's
Gotcha.
the relationship.
Gotcha now. Okay.
A same-sex couple in a stable, loving relationship should not be excluded from the possibility of child adoption.
Should not be excluded.
Should not be excluded.
I strongly agree. I strongly agree.
Yeah, I strongly agree.
They should not be excluded.
Because they're stable, they have a loving relationship. Yeah, because like a lot of single parent made it work. So, like this is two.
Okay.
Pornography depicting consenting adults should be legal for the adult population.
I agree.
I agree. I strongly agree.
As an enthusiast,
Yeah.
no, just kidding.
What goes on in a private bedroom
Casual
between
enjoyer.
consenting adult is no business of the states. I strongly agree. Fucking what kind of question is that? No one can feel naturally homosexual.
Hmm.
No one can feel naturally like you like naturally. I think I agree.
You agree?
Because I think being homosexual,
It's more
there's,
about the environment.
yeah, there's a lot of because it says here naturally.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a lot of, especially now, there's so many factors involving
Mm.
homosexuality, but that's just me. All
Okay.
right. These days, openness about sex has gone too far. I agree.
I agree. Yeah.
It's now
I kinda.
let's
Oh wait, I kinda know where you stand.
okay.
I think
What?
um,
I'm a
I think
Republican,
you're a conservative.
a conservative.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this one's pretty good.
Authoritarian.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's certainly fine for discussing economics, but to this day is still widely and wrongly used to describe social attitudes. France National Front, for example, is popularly described as far right. Yet its economic policies have sometimes been to the left of even the French Socialist Party. The party's real extremism is in its social attitudes. That's why we added a social scale. So where am I?
You'll see.
Okay. Nevertheless, the more nationalistic and authoritarian a party, or in, can I just skip this? It's too
Yeah.
long. Take a look
Yeah.
at this few. Blah 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 blah. Uruguay blah blah.
Your
Okay.
political compass
Economic
is.
left slash right 1.3. What does that mean? Oh,
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
on
I
the
knew
right.
it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I
So
knew it.
I'm
So you're conservative, but you're still about being free for a bit.
libertarian.
Yeah,
A
you're a libertarian.
personalized
You're da, 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 da,
a personalized I'm an old man. A personalized
Can you go up? I think there's a better explanation up top.
here.
Oh no, the explanation is the ones that you skipped.
Oh, okay.
See.
Let's see.
So if you can either be you can be an authoritarian left or right, and then you can be like
No,
libertarian.
I'm more on the
No, I
I'm the
mean
red,
the
right?
possibilities.
Oh,
So you're leaning right, but
I
you
can be
are
from
still kind of open
Oh,
minded.
okay.
Yeah.
So
I
I'm
knew it.
neutral.
I knew it. You're neutral, but you're leaning left.
I'm
Or
New
you're leaning
Zealand.
right.
Okay. That was fun.
Yes. I kinda knew it. That you were gonna be that.
So I'm conservative.
You're conservative, but you're kinda open minded.
Yeah.
You've got more open values. And I think most Filipinos are that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That they're gonna be I think that's the Asian part in us. And then the us being a libertarian
Yeah.
is influenced by the West.
Mm.
I would say most Filipinos would be that.
Oh, okay.
And I'm not saying like Filipinos who grew up here, because I would say most Filipinos that grew up here are gonna be here or the US or basically in the West regardless are gonna fall under
Gonna fall.
left and libertarian.
Oh, okay.
And they might even go like
A little bit
a little bit.
authoritarian.
No, I mean like
Oh, okay, like farther.
farther.
Because
Yeah.
me, I'm almost in the middle.
Because
I'm a little bit on the right.
we were raised with conservative,
conservative,
values.
yeah.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah.
So what did you get here? Almost the same?
I would say I'm almost the same.
Oh, okay.
Because we kind of disagreed on just a bit.
Yeah.
And
That's
then
right.
just the extent of our
And sometimes
agreement on some stuff.
probably just the understanding of the question too.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
why we're disagreeing.
Yes. I would say, like, I agree with that too. I know I'm going to fall. I would say I'm going to be closer to the left than you are
Yeah.
and lower in the libertarian. Because you kind of believe in, like, corporations.
Yeah.
That's what it got you closer to authoritarian.
Mm.
Yeah. Yes, 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 yes.
So maybe we'll post the link, but they're not we're not sponsored.
There's another one for Canada, but
It's boring.
Canadian politics super boring.
I know.
Like I saw an argument in what do they call the like where they like where the MLAs is it MLA the representatives
The MPs.
the MPs
Yeah.
like have their discussions. Where what do they call him?
Oh, like when you're like on TV.
Like no, the physical building, like Congress or Senate,
The House of Commons.
House of Commons.
Yeah.
I saw like a video. Like there was this one guy. I think I would say he is liberal. or probably NDP. He was probably left
Yeah.
leaning because he was talking about inclusion, where it doesn't matter if your name is so he started giving different names,
Yeah.
and then Canada welcomes you and you and you. I mean, the message was
Yeah.
good, the messenger wasn't.
Okay.
Like, it was rehearsed.
Like from liberal. Like who's that?
I don't know, but for sure
But that sounds like liberal.
it was rehearsed.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, I guess some of the political personalities are trying to follow the US's lead that they need to have a bit of personality,
Yeah.
but that just seemed so fake to me
Oh,
that it's not entertaining. It's cringy.
cringy right now.
Yeah. Not right now, just that
Oh, even
exact
before.
instance. And like every it feels like reality TV when they argue.
Okay, gotcha. It's like they're trying not to be too extreme because they're in
Yeah.
front of the camera.
They are trying to be too extreme even. That
Okay.
can look childish sometimes. I don't
Mm.
know. It's just the highlights that
Yeah.
that I've seen. They might have been really discussing
Im-
real issues, but to me, seeing the highlights, I feel like there's nothing entertainment wise. It's cringy. They're bad actors. They have no natural charisma or whatever. And if we take it seriously, it feels like they're not pushing anything or nothing's
Mm.
being done. It's like it feels like it's all for show if we're
Yeah.
gonna take it seriously. And yeah, again, if we take it entertainment wise, it's cheap TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheap reality TV.
Cheap reality TV. Yep.
Yeah, where you learn nothing at all.
Yeah. At least with like the Philippines and the US, there's gonna be memes stemming from it.
Yeah.
Or the culture will be all about it. Right?
Yeah, it's very exciting.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I read something about our political parties.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying that liberals is like your neighbor that wants to offer you free coffee,
Mm-hmm.
and they're the one that borrows your lawnmower, but they forget to return it back.
Okay.
Like conservatives is like your uncle that keeps on complaining and wants to turn back the time. Like, oh,
Yes.
like back in the days we want this,
Mm-hmm.
this, that. It used to be like this, and the NDP is like your baby cousin that
Mm-hmm.
just doesn't care about anything at all. That's
Okay.
just happy-go-lucky.
Mm-hmm.
And the green, the Green Party, they just wanna recycle whatever.
Okay.
And then the old Quebecs or the new Quebec, I can't remember if it's old Quebecois or new Quebecois.
Okay.
They're just like strangers.
Okay.
Yeah, that just wanna be in the conversation, but
Mhm.
nothing to actually share.
I feel like NDP is just liberal light.
They are, you know what? The difference with NDP and liberals
Yes.
is
What's the difference?
they're extreme. They want fair wage. They want
NDP is more
NDP.
extreme. Okay.
They're more extreme
Oh,
with
not
equality.
light then, not light.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're very
further left.
Yeah, they're
than
further
that.
left.
Okay, gotcha.
They want
gotcha.
everything to be fair.
Okay.
But how can you do that?
Mm. So
The-
they're liberal max then,
yeah, they're
not
max
light.
liberals.
Okay. Cuz I feel like
All about equality.
I feel like the people who ran for, well, I don't really know the people who are with the NDP party, but I feel like it's those people who weren't able to position themselves in the Liberal Party. And
Mm,
then instead they just made their own party with the same values but turned up to 11.
yeah.
That's what it feels like.
It's like when the last time, like it was his name's Mr. Singh, and
What's his first name? Magic?
I think Jagdeep or
Okay.
Jagmeet or something like that.
Oh, he's the leader, right? Jagdeep
Yeah.
Singh?
He's NDP.
Yeah, he's the leader of
He's-
MDP.
Yeah, he's promising free healthcare for everyone. No, free dental care for everyone. He promised a lot of stuff. That's why I
Mhm.
didn't vote for him. Cause like, how can you do all these promises without penalizing the people? Because someone has to pay.
Yes. So in in the eyes of the conservatives, the liberals are the naive young people where
Yeah.
everything is like a perfect world where
Yeah.
it's like all rainbows and
Butterflies.
butterflies
Yeah.
and cotton candy and pillows and snuggle fights
Yeah.
everywhere. And in the eyes of the liberals, the conservatives are the grumpy old men who don't want to have fun, who just wants
Yeah.
to live their lives and keep doing what they've
What
been
they're
doing
doing.
for the whole time and then
Yeah.
impose that mindset to the next generation
Mm.
too. Yes. That's why I guess it's conservative
Yeah,
because
that's
they're
right.
trying to conserve what's been.
Like what the country is. They want to keep the
Yes.
tradition.
Yep. And then the liberals are more open to progress
Progress,
regardless
like
if it's.
socialism,
Yes.
immigration. They
Yes.
want to invite people
They're
in.
more open minded.
Yeah.
Yes. So, did you like did this test like affirm your what you thought of your
Like my
political
political.
leaning was?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's right because I'm still on the fence with some things.
Yeah.
I there's a lot of stuff that I'm neutral with,
Yeah.
but there are like tax and everything like
Yeah.
those are I'm very strongly agreeing or disagreeing if it comes to tax or
Like you are that's why the conservatives are angling themselves as progressives because they want to make it seem like they don't want to pay more taxes,
yeah
but they're open to progress. They're open to some aspects of progress in the
yeah
society, where we believe in um, women should be equal, stuff like that. They're trying to angle themselves as that. That's why they call themselves, I guess, progressive
progressive yeah
conservatives. They
not
don't want the
like not
branding
like
of.
not the traditional
Yes, they
conservative
don't want that branding,
like
I guess.
conservatism is that a word
Especially us being in Canada.
yeah
Yes.
because it's a melting pot right there's so many
Yes.
we're very multicultural here
Yeah, but this melting pot has been mostly chocolate.
yeah
Mocha to be exact.
I don't know
Alright.
about the inside
Yeah.
do you have a word
Hmm?
do you have a word this time like that Tagalog word for
Oh
our
crap.
I do have one but I don't think if it's gonna
Let's see.
it's probably more for it's I think it's just Tagalog it's not a what you
Let's
call
see.
the colloquial
Colloquial. Yeah,
no
what is it?
it's a very normal word though
Okay.
but it's very used
By
it's
us?
very common yes
Caviteños? Okay.
everyone
What is?
like all Filipinos
What is?
sarap
Oh, sarap.
sarap
Okay, yeah, it's not colloquial,
yeah it's
but
not colloquial
if
but
it's been used as it's been used as an expression
yeah
already, where it used to denote just the taste, but
like
now
food before it used to be
food,
used for
but
food
it's been
how
used
delicious it
for
is yeah
expression for that good feeling too.
yeah
Like
that
anything
good
that
feeling
feels good,
even
it's
if you
going to be
yeah
sarap.
so it's called
Masarap.
sarap
Yes.
sarap sarap you can use that if you see a fine girl like a 10 out of 10 girl if
Whoa.
you see
Whoa, come on,
no
Tito 2X.
I'm just saying you can use it for a lot of stuff right
Yeah, might as well add like an E to the end.
sarap eh
No.
what's that
Sarap. No.
sarap sarap
Come on, Tito 2X.
sarap sarap right
Sharp,
what
sharp.
else can you use it for besides visually yeah if you
You
see
say it's pretty much you're good to look at.
yeah
Yeah.
but you
Okay.
shouldn't say that to the other sex
Or
alright
maybe try it. I don't know.
well yeah you
What's
can
gonna
try
happen?
it
It's on
but you
you.
usually say that to your buddy right
Oh,
When
you
you're-
like me? I'm gonna tell you, hey, you're good to look
no
at.
no no
Okay.
no if you're
Oh, okay.
let's
Okay.
say
Okay.
we're hanging out right and then
Okay.
we saw a girl that's
Mm.
hot pre sarap po right pre sarap
Mm.
you can use it that way but if you're gonna go to that girl and you're gonna tell her that you're masarap I don't know it can be a double-edged sword
Keep digging your grave. I'm gonna put the last like soil on it, like the top
Yeah.
soil.
So what else? How can you use syrup?
Like pretty much about anything that feels good.
Yeah.
Like as you said, um, you're giving like
Yeah.
sexual tones on it, so that feels good for sex.
Yeah.
You can say, let's
Like a
say
place, a
let's
place too, right? A
yeah, you
place.
can say that it feels good to go there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you can go to that massage parlor. Sarap dyan eh.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Woo! He got out of the cycle, the spin cycle. He's safe. Do you think he's safe? I don't know. Maybe comment. Yeah. And that's the
That's the
episode.
episode. Thanks for
Um,
listening
yep. Thanks for
and
tuning in.
watching.
Again, OCP, sick from work this time.
Sick and tired.
Sick and tired. Yeah. Keep
Making
getting
money.
that dough.
Yeah.
I don't have empathy for you though. You get paid good, so
Yeah.
Yep.
You need that.
sucks
Yeah.
to
Keep
be
on
you.
hustling.
I can say it's nice to be you, but I would say more that sucks to be you right
Yeah.
now.
Right now.
Right now.
At this moment.
Right now. But when you buy something, it's nice to be you, I
Yeah.
guess. All right, you got Edmund here.
You got me 2X.
And
This is the Twice the D podcast.
Thank you for tuning in.
Twice the Democratic. No, we're not Democrats.
Yeah.
We're not Democrats. Bye-bye.
Twice the democracy.
Our imagination runs free. We go east or west, north or south. Twice the D boys will be there. It doesn't matter which part of the globe you are. Maybe OCP will go MIA, but 1 and 2X is around in your ear or screen. Twice the D is where it's always will be. From YT to FB, and maybe where the next party. Oh, 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 oh. Are you listening or doing the dishes? Or driving? Or just sitting in your party? Or chill with the boys and learn sense and nonsense? And maybe go to where the path of least resistance. Resistance. Too many times I've tried to tell you that twice the D is here to stay. Riding the waves of digital realms. We're here, we're there, we're everywhere. Bringing you stories wild and untamed. No matter where you are, we'll entertain. Shut them down with twice the D sound. From the streets, we're profound. We're profound. Bringing you laughs and maybe some tears. Through all the moments throughout the years. Our party's got you every episode. From the Monday to the stories untold. Twice the D is where it's always will be. From YT to FB, and maybe where the next party. Oh, 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 oh. Are you listening or doing the dishes? Or driving? Or just sitting in your party? Or chill with the boys and learn sense and nonsense? And maybe go to where the path of least resistance. Too many times I've tried to tell you that twice the D is here to stay. Riding the waves of digital realms. We're here, we're there, we're everywhere. Bringing you stories wild and untamed. No matter where you are, we'll entertain. Shutting down the twice the D sound. Whose reach the streets we're profound. We're profound. Stay a little longer, tune in tight. The twice the D boys bringing the light. From the highs to the lows, we got the vibe. So stay and chill, enjoy the ride. We bring the heat, the fun, the flair. We're twice the D, you're always there. Twice the D is where it's always will be. From YT to FB, and maybe where the next party. Oh, 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 oh. Are you listening or doing the dishes? Or driving? Or just sitting in your party? Or chill with the boys and learn sense and nonsense? And maybe go to where the path of least resistance.